The tale of yet more atrocities by the Catholic Church. Now, my mom grew up overseas in an overwhelmingly Catholic country, and I remember to this day how bad her handwriting was because the nuns beat her for being left handed. No one was allowed to be left handed. They were repeatedly struck and forced to write their cursive with the right hand. What does this say? I'm sure they're still doing it to this day, and you can see plenty of horror stories about the nuns. The joke of the nun with the ruler, it's so familiar to us. And I think that's one reason why my mother went into the Lutheran church. My father was a Lutheran, and his mother did not like my mother. Catholics were called crossbackers. And if you know anything about the Catholic crucifix versus the Protestant one, it's that the Protestant crucifix doesn't have a bleeding Jesus on it, whereas the Catholic one is quite graphic. So, what's my point? What is my point? It's been a long day, and I've been thinking about all the things I've investigated over my life. And I do know also that at some point, always, at some point during my school years, the kids would ask if you were Catholic. Now, we had a big Catholic school in our town, so most of the real ones went there. And I remember the uniforms, the girls pulling up the plaid skirts, the white shirts, the whole Megillah. I did end up going to a Catholic college, which I didn't even know existed because I happened to win a scholarship to it. So that's kind of where I finally got my Catholic education, sort of on the sly, on the side. I was not raised Catholic, but I believe that the more you make of something, the farther away the initial meaning gets. And it's 3 minutes. Sorry, guys. No conclusion.